Hello, and welcome to my Analyzing Mass Media and Popular Culture project. As you can see, the magazine I chose to analyze for you today is the Cosmopolitan magazine. Moving on to the first slide. Here's a bit of an overview of what will be discussed in our presentation today. First, we will define the word cosmopolitan. This word means someone who has a lot of experience and is familiar with the world's cultures. The question then becomes, what kind of culture is Cosmopolitan trying to portray with their magazine advertising? Cosmopolitan has created their own culture, in which they challenge all other cultural values. As their name implies, they are experts and have the knowledge to be a cultural change agent. The advertisements demonstrate this cultural war between the dominant sub and countercultures. We will then explore the ideal versus the real culture, and has the West really created cultural imperialism? What is at stake for the human self in society when faced with socializing? Agents of socialization on norms, values, statuses, and roles. 3 articles that will be discussed, and those will be the Eucotex Fitness Feminine Products, Big Sexy Hair Product ad, and the CoverGirl Makeup ad. Hopefully we will explain all demographics and many key concepts found in chapters 3 and in 4. Cosmopolitan magazine clearly attempts to define the ideals as well as the real culture the ads demonstrate for this extreme. With the constant extreme and pushing of boundaries, this has created some situations for the self and how we categorize ourselves. Cosmopolitan ads that are in the magazine look to challenge norms, values, statuses, and roles. Okay, so we'll move on to our first advertisement in the presentation, and right away we look at the marketing slogan, which is "My period doesn't make me weak, it keeps me strong," targeting the active plus size woman of America of any age and race. This is an ad attempting to challenge norms, stereotypes, and the self. Our text defines self as our experience of a distinct, real, personal identity that is separate and different. The concept of self and redefining what it is to be human, and empowering active women to never let anything stand in the way of their progress. Okay, so during a woman's cycle, usually we can have the tendency to stay away from all forms of physical activity during that particular time of the month. For that time of the month, we have fear of leakage, cramps, being fatigued, and moodiness. But here it is portrayed with this ad that you can matter-of-factly can fitness journey and be confident. In society today, the culture is changing. We see obesity rates growing. So this example of the woman in this ad has become the norm and highly relatable. We see this as falling away from the folklore, as the book says, the customary ways that people do things and thought of as peculiar and eccentric. Okay, so to the next one. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so in the next slide, we see the advertisement for Big Sexy Hair. This ad is extreme on many levels and demonstrates how symbols, gestures, and language can create a world in which this reality can be obtained. Gestures in the woman seated on the hairstylist chair, mouth and legs open and winking provocatively. Every aspect of this ad is over the top, challenging the ideal and challenging the real, and clearly challenges us to think twice about fantasy and reality. This ad in the magazine demonstrates the values and norms which are blurred. There is no right or wrong here. It speaks to the individual's desires, not society as a whole. So, who are they marketing to? Well, this ad is targeting 18 to 25-year-olds, possibly looking to spice up their look, go out for a night on the town, or quite possibly a special occasion such as a wedding or prom. Go big or go home ad slogan, a message conveying all or nothing. Beauty comes at extreme measures. Everything is big in this ad, so this ad gives beauty as an extreme for any woman who wants to take it up a notch and look sexy, beautiful, different from everybody else. So that's that one. And we're moving on to the last advertisement, which is the CoverGirl ad. Which is makeup for women. Every woman is familiar with this product and has 9 times out of 10 purchased and used this product. So the target audience is geared towards women 18 to 34 with any income, race, or style. Now we cannot question that the beauty industry has an influence on the younger women. Makeup is a norm for all women in our society today. The product makes you feel confident with the slogan, "I am what I make up." Certainly different from their old slogan of "Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl." That was from many years ago. The new concept has brought new meaning to the product and the target audience. The meaning behind the message gives the consumer some thoughts and overall feelings of fantasy with makeup, and they can express any side of themselves with this product. So, the female that's portrayed in the ad as a motorcycle race car driver, a role considered to be predominantly a male dominant one. This ad is challenging existing ideas about what it is meant to be feminine. Many years ago, this type of behavior would have been looked down upon, maybe even sanctioned. However, recently, these same sanctions that keep these ideas locked up have now created social control by making this type of behavior the norm, and the sanctions are now upon the new norm. Clearly, this advertisement is challenging existing values, norms, and sanctions. So, there it is. Thank you for watching my PowerPoint, and have a great day.